Welcome back, good people. This is We Talk Football. We have just watched ourselves a classic. Barcelona versus Inter Milan is a game that will go down in history. One of the greatest games, 3-all in a semi final. 3-all in a semi final. That was huge. That was a great game. Got up early. I knew it was going to be a good game. When you're going to watch Barcelona, you're going to watch really good football. You're going to be entertained. And that's what we got yesterday. Barcelona played well. Inter Milan played well, and sorry, both teams were going for it. Inter Milan scored two early goals in the first half. It seemed like it seemed like you know Barcelona had stepped into the next level. I mean, like they've played excellently all season in the Champions League and in La Liga. They've just won the Copa del Rey, but it seemed like Inter Milan are a slightly more experienced team that knows how to just get the job done. They fell 2-0 down. Um, Marcos Thuram with a nice little flick. That was a good move, actually, working it down the flanks and a great cross down the middle where Barcelona are weak. They are gettable. Their midfield is as awesome as it is with Frankie de Jong and Pedri. You can get past them. It's not really that hard to get past. It's not like PSG are hard, right? Now, Barcelona can be got at in midfield, and once you get through their midfield, their defense, they can't stop. They can't stop anything. They can't got a car with an Uzi. They can't got a car with a gun. You know what I mean? They can't got anything. And like once you get to their defense, you can score goals. Marcus Thuram with a nice little flick, and then next was Dumfries. He was sensational yesterday. He played really well. I think he was bombing forward. He defended well. In my opinion, I don't know whether it was because maybe Rafinha is playing down that left flank, but for me he was like Rafinha was quite anonymous, and I don't know if it was because of Dumfries's defensive work, but he played well, scored a goal, and then Inter were off. Now Barcelona came back. Lamine Yamal scored. He's 17 years old. He's not supposed to be doing these things. Going through the defense. And like even with Inter being 2 up, it felt like Barcelona were going to score a goal. And I'll say that, like, the two goals from Inter did not deter Barcelona. Definitely didn't deter Lamine Yamal from playing his game. Played his game, still offensive, still going at Inter Milan's great defense, scored a beautiful goal. And Ferran Torres pulling another goal back before halftime to level things up. What a way. Like, watching that game, I felt like, why couldn't Arsenal, draw, go into the half level? I feel like Arsenal probably would have scored another goal. I think if Martinelli had got that chance, we'd have gone and won the game. But anyway, that was yesterday's game. And then the second half came through. Inter Milan, Dumfries scores another bullet header. Inter Milan, I think, have scored the most or the second most goals from set pieces. Barcelona have conceded the most or the second most goals from set pieces. It's a storm. And Dumfries scores a beautiful header. And then the equalizer from Rafinha with Lamine Yamal's handprint all over that goal. The dummy he pulled for Rafinha to get the ball in the middle was superb. And the strike itself, that was hit. That was hit. And, you know, like the keeper had no chance. He didn't save it, but because it hit the post, it went off Jan Sommer's, I think it was his back, it went off his back and went in. And there you had like a classic Champions League semi-final. That's why this time of year for football fans, for sports fans, like the NBA is the most exciting, because you get the best games, you get the best teams, the best players going head to head, eyeball to eyeball, pushing each other. And it was phenomenal. And I feel like that game has set it's set something really big for the second leg. Who's gonna win? Is it Barcelona's explosive electric attack, or Inter Milan's rigid, solid, staunch, defense and stubbornness to lose games? Who's gonna win? Like, you could not find more contrasting styles than what we saw Barcelona, Inter Milan. Bro, like yesterday's game, right? PSG, Arsenal was tactical warfare. You know what I mean? It was Mikel Arteta's tactics and Enrique's tactics going head to head. Enrique won round one. But this game was so different. It was like going at each other's throats. It was Rocky Balboa going to Russia to face Ivan Drago. In the end, Ivan Drago loses his crowd, loses the game, and in the end, the whole crowd, the Russian crowd, Rocky. It was blow for blow. It was an entertaining game. But I want to talk about someone. I want to talk about Lamine Yamal. I don't know what I saw yesterday. I can't tell you what I saw, what I was witnessing yesterday with that kid. He was playing an out-of-body kind of game. It was an out-of-body experience. Every time he had the ball, he did something. I was like I couldn't tell you, but Lamine Yamal,
you win. Perfect.
Lamine Yamal, ladies and gentlemen. Simone Inzaghi said it best. He said, I think I saw on Sky after the game, his post-match interview, he said players like Lamine Yamal only come around every 50 years or so. And I absolutely agree with him. Talents like him, like Messi, and I'm not saying he's at Messi's level, Ronaldo, Neymar, they don't just come around every season. He is a special talent. Every time he had the ball, bro, he was causing havoc for Inter Milan. It did not matter. Inter Milan would throw 2 bodies, 3 bodies at him. He was out there juking him. He was dunking and dinking. He was out there breaking ankles, dancing on them, juking him. He was doing stuff to them, bro. He did it to them. At some point, DeMarco is one of the best left backs in football. DeMarco, when he left the field, he was subbed off in the second half. When he left the field, his head was facing down. You could see he had a long day running off. He was tired. He couldn't leave fast enough because of Lamine Yamal. He was sitting him down, sending him bro, that way. You know, like he was turning him around. Everybody, you name them. Barella, turn him around. Shalanoglu, turn him around that way, bro. DeMarco, that way. Go breakdowns. He was doing stuff. And I was like, in my mind, I've said this before. Lamine Yamal has greater potential than Kylian Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. I'm not even not even going to talk about Vinny. I think he's just better than Vinny. But Kylian Mbappe was at some point 17 years old and he had the world awed, right? In awe. And I don't think even Kylian Mbappe was playing like this. He wasn't at this level. Nah, no way. He wasn't playing like this. And that's why I feel like Lamine Yamal has greater potential. You can just see the talent to take players on, to score goals, to create goals, to be imaginative, to create something out of nothing, bro. To be fearless. He's gonna try. Whatever comes to it, he's gonna do it. He's gonna, try the Travella. He's gonna go through 4 people. He's gonna shape and shoot. He's gonna, curl the ball around and score magnificent goals. Whoa! Nah. Like when Simone Inzaghi, when I saw that quote by Simone Inzaghi, I was like, yeah, that's probably right. Like once every 50-year kind of talent. And it just so happened that it's Barcelona again. This is what they do. The La Masia Academy, bro. We have to go check it out. We have to see what they're doing to these kids at the La Masia Academy. Because you can't produce all-time legends like Lionel Messi, Iniesta, and Xavi, who I think top 10 players all time. And you produce another one who this is scary, but I think Lamine Yamal has the potential to be a top 10 player all time. All time, he has the talent. I'm not saying he will be, but he has the talent to be a top 10 player at the end of his career. To be a top 10 player of all time. He's been hearing all the chatter. He's been hearing all the people talk about, all the pundits, all these football podcasts. Football is dead. He's been hearing people talk about, we miss the olden days. We miss players like Ronaldinho. We miss players like Neymar. Independent, spontaneous players who could do anything from anywhere. We don't like modern football. It's too coached, too well drilled. It's a systems kind of football. We hate what players and what we hate what coaches like Pep are doing to football. Making too many systems to suck the life out of players. Players can't do their thing. And you know what Lamine Yamal is saying to them? People who don't believe in modern football.
Mouth breather, you have been ignoring your king! What is a king to a god? And what is a god to a non-believer?
That's what Lamine Yamal is saying to everybody. You don't believe in football? You don't believe in what we're doing right now? Bad. You might not be a believer. You might be the god or whatever is going on in modern football. But I'm a non-believer in what people are saying. I am a non-believer in what people are saying about football. because I am here. He's almost single-handedly saving football. I don't believe football is dead. I still love football. I love I feel like it's still entertaining. It's still great. But also to have a player like Lamine Yamal, bro, like, I don't think I've been entertained like that in a very long time in a football match by a player. That was like just pure entertainment. At some point, I felt like I was watching, like prime Ronaldinho cutting through defenses, prime Neymar doing his thing. Wow, Lamine Yamal. But great game, great game. Anyway, I don't normally do videos midweek. I said it yesterday. I did a video. I'm having problems uploading I made a video about the Arsenal PSG game yesterday, last night, but I'm having trouble uploading it. Hopefully I can be able to upload this one. But anyway, I've enjoyed making this video. I've enjoyed Champions League football. It's been wildly entertaining, and long live, more made come. Thank you very much. Like, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts. Comment down below. And We Talk Football 24. Check us out on Instagram as well, and on Facebook at We Talk Football. Awareness